So thank you for getting on. This is just a kind of sort of quick meeting. I say quick. I don't have no idea how long this is going to be. Trying to keep it under 30 minutes. So August was pretty good. Our overall our team sales were a lot higher than they have been, so I'm super excited about that. And I know September is going to be even better. I know we have a lot of people trying to make a comeback, which I'm even more excited for. There's just so many people on the team doing awesome. So you might want to take notes for this because I kind of have a lot to say. So stay plugged in, like every single, especially I know we have a new group chat. So any kind of live or especially family calls, Zoom meetings, anything like that, you need to make an effort to be on them. I know sometimes our schedules just don't always work, and I know I have stuff at weird hours sometimes, like this is Saturday night, I apologize, but this is your job. Like, you are getting paid to do this business, so you need to make an effort to plug in, especially because when you get plugged in, you just you're so much more motivated, and it just pushes you even harder. It's kind of like going to a little pep rally or having a pep talk. It's just awesome. So make sure you're staying plugged in, all the news, especially tomorrow night, we're having a bunch of stuff announced on the family call. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later in here. You want to be the first to know, so make sure you're staying plugged into everything. My stuff is so disorganized, so I apologize in advance if I'm all over the place. So I'm gonna just get started with kind of how I work my business. Now, of course, everybody works their business differently, but this is just what I've been doing that's been working for me. And I hope sharing some of my tips can kind of help y'all out some, especially because I know I have a ton of people wanting to promote this month. I don't know if they're extending bonuses or doing anything crazy like that. I've heard rumors. I do know of one thing that's really awesome that you're going to want to be working really hard towards. But yeah, so so some must-have apps that I have that I've been using. Now, of course, I've got Captivate and Cleaner. I use Captivate to follow people on Instagram. Basically, I go and I spend 10 minutes loading it all up in a queue, which probably you're like, what the heck does that mean? Download the app and you'll know. So and it goes throughout the day and follows people. So instead of because there's a limit to how many people you can follow an hour or whatever, it stays in that limit, so you're not getting blocked, and you're constantly 24/7 following new people. Cleaner does the opposite. It unfollows people. So if anybody don't follow me back, you're gone. So I also like the app. It's called Scheduled, I think. No, I'm lying. It's called When to Post. I like this app a lot because it tells you on Instagram when the most people are on your Instagram, or most of your followers are on Instagram. So that's good. So you can kind of have more engagements for your posts. I also use the app Canva. It just you can do pretty what I did for our Zoom meeting, the picture talking about the meeting or whatever. I made that on Canva, and I just you can do product models or whatever, make cute little pictures with that. So I like that app. I also use Cut Story. If you do a lot of videos and stuff on your Instagram stories, if you don't, you really need to, or even Facebook stories. They're only they can only be 15 seconds long. So maybe I'm making my coffee and I know it's going to take me a minute or something. Somebody's calling me. I will make that video and I'll record it just on my iPhone, and then I'll upload it to Cut Story, and it'll cut it into 15-minute or 15-second intervals. So that way when somebody's watching it on my story, there's not a lag or an awkward pause or anything. It all just runs together, and it's really nice and smooth and just looks really great and professional and just super awesome. So love that app. And then I also Unfold. That's another thing for your stories. This app is literally a game changer, y'all. If you're not using this app, you need to go download it right now. It's called Unfold. And hold on, let me call you right back.
What are you doing?
I'm on a meeting. Let me call you right back. Don't tell me what am I doing. So like it saves all the stories you make, which I think is super cool. And like these stories look so just nice and professional. Like, oh, I like this one. This is my hair, skin, and nail story. There's a pretty picture of some gorgeous hair. There's some girls who have used the hair, skin, and nails. And then, I don't know if I can say that. It says hair with vitamins. I'm looking for fat people who are wanting the long, thick, healthy hair. If you just got included, swipe up. So, and that's like it just looks nice and clean, and like it's something that like catches people's eyes instead of just like a picture with a bunch of words or crap on it or whatever, you know. These just like it's just stuff that like makes people want to stop and look at your story, which is the point, because most people just like, you know, flip through stories. So having nice, like pretty, just nice looking stories is super important. So, and it doesn't take long at all to do them. And like I said, like I literally, like they're all saved on here. So when I'm like, oh, I haven't done a hair, skin, and nail story in a while, I'll go post that. Or I haven't done a cleanse one in a while, or whatever, you know. You have all those stories right there and you can post them, you know, several times. Social accounts. I think Shenandoah, you use Twitter a little bit, maybe. I feel like I've heard that. The main ones I use Facebook and Instagram. I don't. What, Remy? Not right now. I also, I have some people who use Snapchat. Sorry, Remy's still awake. I have some friends who use Snapchat and do that. I don't know, I'm not very great at Snapchat, so I just stick to what I'm good at. So, but yeah, find which like social media outlet is good for you. Like if you're not really good at Instagram, like try Facebook. If you're not good at Facebook, try Instagram or try Snapchat or whatever, you know, like there's so many different outlets. And if you're not good at social media at all, like go have wrap parties or do events or blitz your barista at Starbucks or something. You literally can work this business any way you want. Make sure you're looking over the website and eSuite, and that you know your products. This is so important, especially for some of the newer people. Now, I don't want you to like overwhelm yourself with all the products, because yeah, we have a ton of products, but you need to know the products. Like, this is your job. Even if you're just doing this as a hobby or, you know, part-time, you just want to make a little extra cash, like this is still your job. You're still making an income from this. So you need to know what hair, skin, and nails does. You need to know what the cleanse does. You need to know about the coffee. You know, you need to know the products we offer, and you also need to know how to navigate our website so you can explain it to somebody when you're trying to help them check out. And you need to know how to use your eSuite if you have eSuite. Also on eSuite, there's a training academy. I think it's called like the section on there. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm so tired. I keep rubbing my eyes. There's a section on there, I think called newbies or something like that. I haven't been on in a while, but that sounds right. So go on there. It literally has like all kinds of great stuff about the products, the business, all kinds of stuff. So if you haven't done that, like I highly encourage you to go do that. Like I said, this is your business. This is your job. Take it seriously, and put a little research in so that you know your stuff. And know like how to find things too, like going on eSuite and going on your website, like you're learning how to find stuff when you need it. So when somebody asks you about hair, skin, and nails, you know, you might be like, oh, I'm not 100% sure, but you know how to go find it. Now, don't get me wrong. I am always here. Like if you have questions or whatever, but if it's something that like, I'm going to direct you how to find something, because I want you to be able to do it, you know, be able to find it yourself. So that way, when you sign distributors up and they ask the same questions, you're able to teach them. Like, this is the business of, Remy, please go to your room. Remy. This business is duplication, you know. I do something, I teach you how to do it, you teach your people how to do it, your people teach their people how to do it. Like, this is duplication, okay? So make things like super easy on yourself, okay? Like, because you're gonna have to teach it to somebody else. So I also I have a daily list. I highly encourage you to do a daily list. If you want to be successful, you need a daily list. Some people call it their 6 list. Mine's normally more than 6 things, or sometimes it's less, so I don't call it my 6 list. Some things that are usually on mine, I try to do it Some people have like the same one they do every single day. Sometimes I try to write mine out the night before or something, just depending on like how I know my day's going to go tomorrow. It needs to look something like, though, broadening your network. So that's following and unfollowing people, or adding people as friends on Facebook, or however Snapchat and Twitter goes. I don't really know. Adding new people to your network constantly. You need to do this every single day. If you're not doing it every single day, you're not going to be successful in this business. Posting. You need to post. And you need to post several times a day, especially if you're on Facebook. Now Instagram, like, they have the whole one post a day thing. That's cool. But Facebook, like, do the 3-3-3 rule. That thing's golden. That got freaking Jade Hooper to Ambassador Diamond. Do the 3-3-3 rule. That's 3 business posts, 3 product posts, and 3 lifestyle posts. So now, like, you don't have to be, oh my God, this is all I can post every single day. Like, I don't count mine or whatever, but you need to kind of base it off that, use that as a guideline and kind of, go with it. So, and because especially with all the algorithms and stuff that are going on, like, people, not everybody sees your post. So, like, if only 10 people are seeing each post, it might be 10 different people are seeing each post, and you're only posting once a day. Okay, well, you reached out to 10 people. What do you do? Like, you're going to take forever to build your business. But if you're posting, say, 9 times a day, and 10 people are each seeing that, well, now 90 people are seeing your posts every day. So, who's going to build a lot faster? The person who's posting more. Make your posts original. Please do not go and Google It Works or Google The Cleanse or Google some bull crap like that and post a picture. Okay? This is your job. Take it seriously. If you don't have products on hand, which I know you've got some in your kit, if you don't have products on hand, message me. I'll let you come over. You can come we'll take like a whole photo session of all the products or whatever. And that way you have stuff to post. You can be like, oh my God, I love the 2-day cleanse so much. I had a horrible Labor Day weekend and I ate so much barbecue or whatever. I'm so glad I can start Tuesday morning with a 2-day cleanse and get rid of some of this bloat. Like, that's personal. People want to see that. People don't want to see, come buy my cleanse with a black and green and bling picture. Like, think about, what caught your eye about this business and run with that. Okay. Like, you didn't join this business because somebody was posting spammy crap like that. All right. So, another few other things that would be, you need to post on your story constantly. My story is a little more, like I said, I have like nice stuff on my story, but it's also kind of a little more relaxed. Like, I'll post pictures like that I wouldn't normally post on my newsfeed on Instagram. Stories are cool. You utilize polls, different things like that. Like, all the little things. I have music you can put on them. Like, do all the things because that's going to make your story pop up more. Go live. Make it a habit to go live. Like, do it. Just do it. Like, I know it's like the worst thing ever at first, but it's going to grow your business so fast because when people see you, see your face, see you talking, being yourself, whatever, people are going to they're going to think they know you. They think they know you better because they didn't just see a picture of Delaney holding a bottle of greens or whatever. They saw me going live, making my greens, talking about how my kids are driving me crazy or whatever, and I need mid-afternoon pick-me-up or whatever. Like, people see me, they can relate to me, So yeah, be personal. Like, go live. It's not that horrible. Self-development. You need to be doing self-development every day. I'm sorry if you, like, I was one of those people who was like, oh, there's no magical words that somebody's going to say that going to make me like think better of myself or whatever. Like, if you say you don't need self-development, you need it even more because everybody needs it. Like, I don't care, who you are. If you are freaking like Grant Cardone, a billionaire, you still need self-development. You can always better yourself. So, I'm going to post in our group chat the book I'm listening to right now. It's called Girl Wash Your Face. I've got an audio recording of it. I'll post that in there so you can listen to it. I'm thinking about doing like everybody listening to like 2 hours of it or something like 7.5 hours, the whole book. But listening to like 2 hours of it a week, no matter if it's split up 15 minutes here and there, whatever. and then like we'll talk about it or something. So once a week on a team Zoom. So be watching in the chat for that. Trying to think what else is on my daily list. Oh, like following up with loyal customers, following up with your distributors. Like you need to be on top of that. Like looking at your credit card declines, like things like that need to get done. Especially if you got people under you, like check in with them. You know, y'all probably know if you're on my team, which I'm sure most of y'all are on here. If you're on my team though, like I'm always in your inbox, and you should be with your team too. You know. What, Remy? So, and know your goals. Like, that's the next thing. Set your goals. I want everybody, you can like put it in the group chat if you're bold, which you should be, like get bold with it. Scream it to the world. If you maybe want to talk to me about your goals, like send me a private message. We'll talk about it. That's cool too. But like set your goals and run with them. If you don't have goals, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to do anything. It's like, imagine you have a ship, okay? I don't even remember who I got this analogy from, but I know this analogy. So imagine you have a ship, okay? You've got a crew, a captain, all that good stuff. You have a map. You know exactly where you're going. That boat's going to get to its destination. It might take a while, but that boat's going to get to its destination because you know where it's going. Now take the captain off, take the crew off, take the map away. You just have this boat. Start the engines up, and I'd be surprised if it even gets out of the off the dock, you know, because it doesn't have a set path. It doesn't have, you know, what, Remy? Well, that's because you're not in your room. Go to your room. Because I can't hear my TV. I like that because you're not in your room. Okay, so yeah, set your goals, scream them. Y'all, he has a little attitude today, and I can't handle him. If you do not have an auto shipment, you need to make sure you have 150 in personal bonus volume. So if you don't have an auto shipment, first of all, you need one. Like you just like, I know like some of you are like, I just don't have the money for one. Okay, but look, I'm gonna tell you how you about to make some bank with your auto shipment. Okay, so if I were you, I would put in my auto shipment, I would put some 1 to 2 bags of keto coffee, or collagen, and or like some greens or something. Okay, hear me out now. You do this, and then you can make, they have this thing, I'll post it in the chat, where like it's like these sample bags people are selling, and they're putting like 3 bags of coffee or packets of coffee, a collagen packet, and then like a packet of greens. They're selling them for $20, y'all. $20. So I did the math earlier. I'm not even thinking about it right now, but that's like $100 just from that. Plus you'd still have like leftover collagen and greens and stuff. So like, y'all, come on. And that would be only if you sold like 5 bags, which you could totally do more than that. So run your auto shipments, get those sold. Like I literally, and you don't have to be like, I know some of y'all are like, oh, I don't think anybody near me would buy them or whatever. Like post it on Instagram. There's people on Instagram from all over the world. They're like, oh my God, I want one of these sample packets, whatever, mail them out. It's so cheap to mail out. Like it's crazy. Like I think it's like $1 or something. Like get on it. And then you have all of these people now who've tried not 1, not 2, but 3 of our products. They're bound to like one of them, if not all 3. So then you can go and follow up with them and be like, hey girl, how did you like those products? Make sure, first of all, when they get the products, that they're using them correctly. Like I always send them my favorite coffee recipes, how I like to drink my greens, whatever. Follow up with these people and be like, oh my gosh, girl, how did you like your coffee? I can promise you if they had 3 packets of the coffee, they're hooked and they're going to be up your butt wanting more because the coffee is amazing and everybody loves it. So there's all these loyal customers who may get on top of that. So run your auto shipment. I'm promising you, like, it's key to success. And if you need money now, like, when you're ordering products and you have all these products in, I remember a month ago, I had an unexpected cost. I didn't know, like, how we were going to pay for it, whatever. I had from my auto shipment, I had the 4-pack of keto coffee, which is like if you buy 3, you get 1 free. So I had that, and I sold all that coffee, and I made like, I don't even remember. It was like $400 or something. Crazy amount of money. So fast too. So if you need money now, buy products in your auto shipment and then sell them. Y'all, this is so easy. And if you're not posting, like, you might be like, oh my God, Delaney, but I'm just not signing any video up, or I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. First of all, take your negativity and throw it out the door, because you are holding yourself back when you sit there and say, oh, I can't do this, or oh, I can't do that, or whatever. Throw your excuses out the door, because they're crap. Like, just throw them out. I get it. I used to be one of the ones who had like 1 billion excuses. The second I threw them out the door, changed my business. So throw all the excuses out the door, and get with it. So, yeah, because like I said, get with it. I'm sorry, I just completely went mind blank. Because like I said, if you're not posting, if you're not like reaching out to people, that's why you're not signing customers up, because nobody knows you're selling these products, or nobody knows you're with this company, or nobody knows what you sell. You know, like, come on, y'all. Like, it's just like if there was a store, you know, a cute little boutique or something, and every time you went there, there was always a closed sign, you would be like, okay, well, I'm gonna stop coming here because they're never open. So make sure you're posting. Fast start bonuses are also part. If you need money now, fast start bonuses. Fast start bonuses literally save my butt all the time. Like, Thursday or Friday, I woke up that morning, it was yesterday, and I noticed my car tags expired that day. And I was like, did not prepare for that at all. So I checked my emails because I was freaking out, and I'm like, oh my God, I got a $100 fast start bonus for helping a new team member out. Awesome. Now I was able to go get my car registered. So those are freaking awesome. Sign a distributor up, help them get their first 2 customers. Bam, fast start bonus, $100 paid every single week. They're freaking amazing. Get you some. If you started slow, that's okay. I know some of you are probably like, okay, well, Delaney, you know, I joined a month ago, or I joined 2 months ago, or I joined a year ago, and I'm still not where I want to be at. That's okay. Like, not everybody goes and becomes an ambassador. And I think the fastest anybody's ever done that was like 6 months or something, which is crazy, like insane. I can't even wrap my mind around that. Not everybody moves that fast, you know, and that's okay. Just because you have a slow start doesn't mean you're not going to be successful in this business. One of our first ambassadors, it took them 7 years to go ambassador. Okay, that's like a rank every single year. But now they make like $50,000 a month. Like, please tell me what other job you could have, or career, or business, or whatever, to where in 7 years you could go from making like nothing today, from 7 years from now you're making $50,000 a month. Not to mention, like, going through the ranks, you know, diamonds make on average $2,500 a month. You know, doubles make on average like 5,000, triples make on average 10,000, you know, presidentials make on average like 15 or 20. So like, you're going through all those ranks and you're making that money, and it's so incredible and crazy. So like, it's okay if you had a slow start. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Y'all, it took me a year to get to Ruby. Okay. All right. Talking about slacking off, your girl did it. So it's okay, but you have to make, like, once I made that decision in my mind that this was going to happen and I was going to do it, bam, it happened and I did it. But I had to mentally make that decision and run after it, you know? So don't cut yourself short. It's okay if you had a slow start. Not everybody goes ambassador overnight, you know? Nobody goes ambassador overnight, you know? Annoy me. Could tell you right now, or whoever your upline is. Annoy us. please, you're not really gonna annoy me, but like, it's okay. Like, if you are talking to say maybe you're not signing as many loyal customers as you want to be, send me screenshots of your conversations, and I can even if it's a no, even if it's a maybe, even if it's, I don't know, whatever, like, send me screenshots of these conversations you're having with people so I can help you and I can walk you through them, so that way you can better how you're talking to people or whatever. So send me screenshots. If you like sign somebody up, like, message me or message it in the group chat. Like, I want to know from you before it even updates on eSuite, because I want to be like, oh my god, congratulations, shout out to Caitlin or whoever, because you just got a new loyal customer, a new distributor, you're freaking awesome. Like, let me and the team shout you out and encourage you and be happy for you. Also, if you are a person who gets all petty because somebody signed in a bunch of customers, you need to, like, get your life together, okay? Because you should be, like, we're one team, one mission, okay? You should be encouraging that person and being so excited for them. And yeah, I get, because I'm super red. If you don't know your colors, message me. We'll go over all the colors. They're super awesome. I'm super red, which means I'm, like, balls to the wall, okay? Like, if I have a goal, or I'm so competitive. Like, I am so competitive. But I'm not like, oh my god, Caitlin just signed. I'm saying Caitlin a lot. I'm sorry, Caitlin. Caitlin just signed another loyal customer. She's such a brat. I hate her. Blah 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 blah. She has it. She must have it so easier. She's so lucky. I'm sorry. She's not. She's working her ass off. No, that's not me. That makes me work harder, because I'm like, oh snap, Caitlin just got a loyal customer. I need to go, like, work my butt off and get me some too, because I'm obviously slacking. Like, come on now, use that as motivation and, push yourself. Like, that's what's so great. Like, that's why we don't work this business alone. We work it as a team. So support your team and let your team fuel your fire. Text replacement. If you're not using text replacement, you are wasting so much time. I don't know about Android or anything but iPhone. I don't know if there's other stuff out there too. But if you have an iPhone, text replacement is a super amazing, awesome gift from God. I don't know if y'all can see that. You go to your settings. I think it's under, like, general. Yeah, and then go to keyboard. And there's this little option, says text replacements. Click on it. You literally can put abbreviations for all of your conversations you have with people. So, like, when somebody's like, hey, Delaney, how are you doing? I'm like, oh my god, I'm great. They're like, can you tell me about this coffee? Sure. And then I just type like COFF or keto coffee or whatever. Like, it's a short abbreviation for keto coffee that probably, like, wouldn't even make sense to the general public because my brain's weird. Type that in and bam, it has, like, my entire spill about my personal opinion and experience or whatever with the keto coffee. It's like, oh my god, girl, let me tell you about this coffee. It's amazing. And I talk like this because people, like, it's me. I'm not being like, okay, so this is the coffee. It's got collagen in it. Whatever. No, I'm like, oh my god, girl, let me tell you about this coffee because it's freaking amazing. I've lost over almost 90 pounds from it now. I tell them a little bit about it, how it helps you lose weight, whatever. Like, tell them it tastes like Starbucks. Are you in? And then they're like, yeah, sure. How much is it? I have the price already saved. Tell them the price. Hey, it's $65 for retail customers, but hey, I can give you my discount, making it only $39. Have you heard of our loyal customer program? They're like, oh my god, no. And I'm like, girl, let me tell you about this program. And I tell them about the loyal customer. I explain it to them, and I explain it in detail. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, well, our 90-day challenge is this and that, and I don't know why I'm talking like this. And, like, beating around the bush about it. Like, no, like, loyal customer program is freaking awesome. You're getting my pricing. It's normally has a $50 membership fee, but you can waive that fee by doing ordering one product a month for 3 months. You get 40% off all of our products. You earn perk points, free stuff. Stuff is so amazing. Like, it's amazing. And you're getting this discount. And like, I promise you, if you've had that coffee, you already know you're going to be wanting to order it for more than 3 months. So this is a great deal. If you want to order it one time, that's fantastic. Just pay the retail price. But I can promise you, I don't think I've ever, like, I think I've maybe assigned like 1 or 2 retail customers overall. So low customer program is awesome. No reason to beat around the bush, stop being shady. Like, it's an awesome program and people like it. So, when you have time for this business, okay? Like, one of the things that pisses me off the most, and I'm sorry, but it does. Hold on just a second. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so one of the things that drives me insane is when people tell me, oh, I don't have time for this business. Stop lying to yourself. Like, right now, stop lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. Stop it. You are lying to yourself. Like, that is like, what? How many times are you on your phone a day? I know you're sitting there watching those stupid, tasty recipe videos, or watching, my biggest thing, I like the Dr. Phil ones. I used to get in so much trouble because I realized I was wasting so much time. You're watching those makeup tutorials, or you're checking in on so-and-so's vacation and you just got done stalking their profile for the past 10 minutes, or whatever. You go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, and what do? You pull out your phone and you scroll through Facebook or Instagram, and you're not doing anything productive. Well, I mean, you're not making any money, or you're sitting there watching TV at night, watching The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise. I don't know, because I don't watch them, because you know what? That doesn't make me money. I'm sorry. Whatever. I care more about my future, and more about my family and all that than I do about some dumb people's reality show. I'm sorry. Like, that's just how it is. You have time. Maybe you're on your lunch break from work. Maybe you're going to work. Listen to a self-development video. Listen to that audiobook. Like, you have time for this business. Stay up an hour later. Wake up an hour earlier. Something. You can fit this business into your schedule. If you say you can't, you are a bold-faced liar. Stop lying to yourself. I was freaking 9 months pregnant. My house had flooded. I had a 2-year-old at the time. Drove me crazy. And my husband went to school. I went to school. I worked full-time. Most of the time, I worked 60-plus hours. I was always on call at night. 9 months pregnant. Crazy person. And not to mention, I still worked my business. But you know what I did? I worked my business with intention. Every time I pick up my phone, I don't pick up this phone to sit there and stalk CZQ's vacation pictures to Italy from 2010. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't really care. This is for work. Okay, I don't scroll through Pinterest, looking at shit I'll never paint or make or build or whatever. Like, this is for work. Every time I pick my phone up, I'm doing something with intention. I'm answering a message. I'm making a post. I'm making a story. I'm interacting with people. I am, like, this phone is for my business. Period. Blank. Yeah, sure, if my husband calls me, like, I'll answer it or something, or I get text message, whatever. But this phone is for my work. Like, this is a work tool, okay? If I ain't working, it's gone, whatever. You have to set that, like, you have to mentally make that change in your mind that this is not a toy, okay? This is not a toy. I'm sorry. This phone is way too freaking expensive. Whatever, $800, $900 to be a freaking toy, okay? It's not a toy. It's not for your, like, meaningless amusement. It's for work, especially when you're working from your phone. Like, when your job is to make money from, like, to me, like, what benefit are you getting from watching stupid videos or scrolling, like, meaninglessly through Facebook? You're not getting in a bit, like, that's not benefiting your life at all. But taking that time that, sure, you're unwinding or whatever, okay, I'm sorry, like, what I do is not, like, some super hard, stressful, like, challenging job. Like, it's so simple. But instead of, like, just scrolling through, I'm liking stuff. I'm commenting, oh my God, I love your purse or whatever, I'm talking to people. I am like, y'all, like, make the switch. You just have to do it. Like, work. If it's not income producing, stop doing it. Okay. So your job, keep doing that, whatever. Hopefully this will be your full-time income one day if that's your goal. Now, don't get me wrong, spend time with your kids, spend time with your husband. But if it's stupid stuff that's not producing you income, like stupid MTV shows, or my guilty pleasure is Gordon Ramsay. I love that man. Could watch his stuff all day long. Stop it. Stop it, because it's not making you any money. It's not bettering yourself. It's not bettering your family. It's not bettering your future. It's not bringing any kind of meaning or bettering anything in your life at all. One of my big goals is to be able to, my mom, I love my mom to death. I want to be able to buy her a home in the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville retirement home in Florida when she's ready to retire. That's like my big goal. Like, well, I have like a billion, but that's one of the big ones, So when I'm like sitting there, like watching Gordon Ramsay, I'm like, oh, hey, 20 years from now or 10 years from now, I don't know, my mom's kind of old, but, I'm going to be sitting there wishing, oh my God, I wish I'd worked harder now, because now my mom is struggling because she isn't able to work anymore, and I don't have the money to, get to take care of her, So, and my kids, I want to be able to, whatever they want to do, if they want to go to college, they don't want to college, whatever, I want them to have the freedom to be able to do what they want when they get older. So, and take them to trips. One of the things that's coming up, you're going to be finding out tomorrow on the family call. They're going to be giving away some trips. So be watching out for that. Like, y'all, prioritize. Like, come on, you're better than this. You are worth it. Like, stop telling yourself you're not, because you are. Y'all, I'm gonna like beat my kid. So, if you don't know how to chart, I was gonna go to charting, but like I've been ranting forever. Oh, another point, and this is kind of part of that last rant. If you're not working your business, you are being selfish. First time I heard that, I was kind of like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? I ain't selfish. You are. And this is why, okay? And like when I heard this, I was like, oh my God, this is so true. When you're not making a post, when you're not posting on your story, when you're not adding new people, whatever it is, you are taking this business opportunity or this Remington, I swear, he knows I'm afraid of snakes, and he's, go to your room. If you are, y'all, my life, literally, my life, it's crazy, hectic mess, so you have time. But no, for real, you're being selfish because, say, you're not doing all those things. Somebody, I'm going to break my kid's arm. He's doing this. So, you are not making that post. You're not making that story. All right, well, that person who is meant to see that post, or the person who is meant to see that story, or the person who is you're meant to add that day or whatever, and you didn't do just because you woke up that day and you're like, you know what, I'm not really feeling this, or, I'm not good enough at this, or whatever, like letting fear fill your mind with all these lies, because that's all it is. That's fear lying to you. It's lying to you. You need to stop it. You need to tell it, hey, you know what, I'm better than that, So you are, by doing that, that person was meant to see something and you didn't make that post or story or add them or whatever. You are taking away that opportunity for them to get this business. Or maybe it's products. Maybe it's somebody who's so depressed and upset with their life because they're not happy with their weight, or how they feel, and you didn't make that post about that coffee today. And that person who really needed it didn't see that post, and they continue to suffer, I know it's crazy to me. I think, like, what if the person I enrolled under never made all those posts? Because I watched her for a while. It wasn't like one post. Like, what if she never made all those posts? I mean, it was one. She had this one post that I would just, like, that did it for me. That one post just did it, and had she not made that post, like, I don't know that I would have taken the sleep. But, like, had she not done all that, I would have never started this business, you know, because I would have continued to suffer. My life would have continued to be horrible. You know, my car would have been repoed because I got my car out of repossession because of this business. You know, I've just been able to do so much because of this business, and I would not have been able to do that if it was not for her making those posts. I'm so grateful for that. So when you're not working your business, just know there's somebody out here praying, like going to bed every night praying for an opportunity like this. And maybe you were that person who was supposed to show them this opportunity, and because you quit too early, or you decided, oh, well, you know what, I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to work right now, whatever, you're not working your business, you're being selfish. So, all right, so I'm going to get off of here. Yeah, if you have any questions over like charting, because I know a lot of people are trying to promote this month, I'm like looking over my notes or anything like that, let me know and we can get your chart set up. So I hope you'll have an awesome Saturday night. Bye, you guys.